And that's good. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Cavaliers live stream. And if you're keeping track of the time and the date, you will know that as of right now, 9:45 p.m. on Saturday, June 29th, 2024, we are officially 20 hours away from the start of NBA free agency. If you're finding a lot of people that don't really watch basketball be like, what's the big deal? Well, I mean, it's not really a big deal for fans of teams that are tanking because they don't expect their team to do anything. For me, a fan of a team who's kind of got a championship window, you know, we're coming off another playoff appearance. We won a first round matchup. First time without LeBron that we've done that in years. And we got a solid squad. But of course, in free agency, you're out, you're going shopping, you're looking to boost up the roster, and you try to improve on what you did last year. So, when it comes to the Cavs, their cap situation isn't great. Like they're not in cap hell, but they're close. Yeah, they have a little bit of room before they get to that first newly installed cap apron. And after that, penalties start getting enforced. Like if a player were to get bought out, you can't go after them if they made more than $12 million. It's a way to try to influence, smaller market teams to make moves. You know, it's an interesting way to do it because, of course, before this apron thing was established, like all these buyout dudes would just go to the same places, right? But man, when it comes to the Cavs, right? You look at their cap situation, and like I said, not great, not great, not great at all. Now I want to give a shout out to Cap Friendly, right? Because well, this site's going dark in about a week or so, but they just established something for the NBA. It took them this long to create a wing, let's say a wing of their site for the NBA. Took them this long to do this. When the site is about to go dark, they create something called salaries. It's some weird stuff. All I do know is the Sixers have like negative $109 million of cap room, which means they're over by a lot. But looking at the Cavs, if I could find them on here, they have 0 of their 3 two-way spots filled and 11 of their 21 roster spots. As of right now. Let's take a look at their roster, shall we? According to the salary swish. Cap hit 157 million. Cap room, they're $16 million over the salary cap, according to this. Team salary is 206 million. Okay. Team salary room, they're over by 65 million. Luxury tax room, we have $13 million in luxury tax space. $20 million before we hit the first apron, and 30 million before we hit the second apron. That's essentially what I think it is. Yeah. And we do have the MLE, a $12 million mid-level exception that we could use. That could actually sign a decent bench player, honestly. Maybe even a starter if you want to use it all on one player. They could do that. They really could. But you look at our roster, and of course you have Isaac Okoro. He's a RFA. Damian Jones, Marcus Morris, and Tristan Thompson. We can all assume they're probably not coming back. And then in the minors, or I guess in the G League, DJ Burns, he just got signed to a minor league G League deal type. Yeah, I don't think we're bringing him along. That'd be funny though. Who would have bring in DJ Burns? You know, the aura he had at qualify or send a qualifying offer to Imoni Bates. So he might be back. Same thing with Isaac Okoro. But yeah, this roster could definitely use some fixing up, right? Now, Harris Levert on the final year of his $16 million deal. Ty Jerome, Mr. 2 games last year. He only played in 2 games, and he barely played in those games, of course. I would cut his butt. I don't even need him on my team anymore. And then Sam Merrill, he's solid. Yeah, you keep him to be that sharpshooter off the bench, but get Ty Jerome's weak ass off my team. And then same thing for George Fat Ass Niang and Karis Levert. Those guys off my team, and more cap space will open up. Yep. But yeah, I mean, Jared Allen could get traded. You never know with him. I mean, if they view Evan Mobley to be the guy, to be that future 5, Jared Allen could get dealt. But of course, Kobe Altman, he's out here being one of those hoarders, you know, hanging on to his draft picks, and then, oh, I'm going to keep the core 4 together, which I understand. See what they can do with a coach who actually has a brain that's not made of mush. I mean, heck, maybe, maybe we just run the whole damn thing back and see how we do with a new coach. And then if it ain't working out, we dump off these dumb pieces, like I just mentioned, Karras, maybe George. Don't know why we brought him in. Dude does nothing. He disappeared in the playoffs. Got exposed way too many times. It's a long time ago. George Niang is the Cavs version of Goodbranson on the Blue Jackets. Yep. Same thing. Gets exposed a lot, and you wonder, what does he even do? Both of those signings had us wondering the same thing. Why? Why? We signed him using the MLE? Well, this is cool. It tells you how we signed him. So we signed Sam Merrill, Craig Porter, George Niang using the MLE. Rookie scale contract to Evan. He's going to get extended. No doubt about it. And then Mitchell and Garland, Mitchell getting that max. Oh, damn. I tell you what I'm going to need to have happen tomorrow at 6 p.m. sharp. Not 6.00.01. Right on the moment that clock hits 6. All zeros after that. I mean, that hand hasn't even moved off yet. I need that contract tweet to go boom on my timeline. I need it so bad. Like I need it. I need it. I need it like SpongeBob needs water. Like I need it like a toddler needs candy. Like oh my god. Like you guys don't even know. For real. All right, let's see the chat here. What's up, Paramjot? J Dog, Lakers have a chance to do something. Lakers suck. They will not do anything. They're talking about getting a washed Clay. Yeah, that will make a huge difference. Lakers have a chance at Clay. Yeah, they do. Just got offered a 5-year contract to the Harlem Not So Globetrotters. Oh, what's up, Asia? How you doing, Asia? How you doing? Yeah. In fact, while we are introducing ourselves, let me check Twitter. I see the Columbus Crew took care of business. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah. Okay. The heck is that? Oh. Oh, wow. Timeless Tony Storm walking on glass. That probably hurt. Yep. Okay. Interesting promo. Okay, that's a dope looking picture right here for the Columbus Crew. It's got, who's that? Ramirez, Rossi, and Cucho. Oh yeah, that's lit. That's a lit picture right there. Oh, yeah. But anyways, as we get going, I'm actually going to name my 5 legit free agent targets for the Cavs, as well as some trade targets. And I'm going to give you guys my dream off season. Okay. So with that being said, well, actually, before I get in, well, yeah, I'll start off with my free agent targets. Now, before I get into this, of course, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll be doing videos all throughout the off season. Once free agency starts tomorrow at 6, if there's rumors that come out about us, I'll make a video on it, depending on the rumor. If it's a big one, right? Like if something comes out tomorrow at 6 that we're gonna like trade for like Cam Johnson, I'll make a video. Of course, when the Donovan Mitchell extension tweet drops, I might go live and we'll celebrate together. Or I'll probably just do a quick video. Probably just do a quick video. Not gonna go live. I'm not gonna waste my live notifications for that. It's a big moment, but I'm gonna probably go live and just stare at it in amazement, and just the fact that we're gonna keep Donovan Mitchell for a long time. I need to go 3-3 in KC tomorrow. 4-3 on what? Okay. I need to go 3-3 in Kansas City tomorrow. 4-3 on the road. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. I see what you're saying. So with that being said, let's get into my trade targets. But before I do, you're going to notice one name that's not on the list. And that is the guy I wanted last year at the trade deadline, Royce O'Neal. Yeah, he's not going to be on here. You know why? That's why. Oh my God. For those who can't read it, because maybe the screen's a little blurry, because, OBS is trying to mitigate for drop bits or whatever, frame rate. Free agent forward Royce O'Neal intends to sign a new 4-year, $44 million deal to return to the Phoenix Suns. Sources tell ESPN. So, Royce O'Neal ain't going anywhere. I mean, I had heard rumblings about him not leaving, but I didn't want to believe it. I thought maybe, they let him hit the market and then we could strike immediately and bring him here to come play with Donovan. But no, Matt Ishbia wants to keep him around because, of course, he does. So, yeah, that is what it is. So, you're probably wondering, who do you think we should go after if it's not going to be Royce? Well, just saying this right now, the names I'm going to be talking about are not big. They're moderately big, but they're not big time. No Paul George, no Clay, no LeBron. I know it's going to kill y'all, but no LeBron. He's not coming here. He's going to stay in LA. He's probably going to stay in LA, and they're going to go out and get Clay. And then Lakers fans are going to be all over the place talking about how they're going to win the championship, only for them to get first rounded again. Now, I'm going to actually move my camera so y'all can see me. Like I always do. I'm going to move myself over here. All right. So, here is the the free agent targets right there. Oh, all right. So from left to right, you got Jalen Smith, popular name on Cavs Twitter from the Pacers. He'd be solid. Eric Gordon, good shooter. Definitely wouldn't cost much off the bench. Now, if we wanted to use the entire MLE on somebody, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield. That dude always seemed to want to go off against us. Maybe he could go off for us. Sadiq Bey, wanted him, via trade last year. But of course, he got hurt in March. I don't think he'd cost too much. It'd be fun to watch him play alongside Donovan. I mean, he would have all kinds of space to make shots. And then, of course, you got DJJ, hey. Imagine me doing that for 82 games or so. Every stream, DJJ, hey. Derrick Jones Jr. No, I don't think he's going to be on the market. I think Dallas will probably lock him up tight or something. Yeah. What happened? Your mic is so quiet. Well, I mean, my volume is damn near all the way up. I don't know what you want me to do. Fool. Wow. Looks like Dodgers and San Fran are going to the ninth, tied at 6. Wow. I don't want to be too loud. Now, if I had to make an honest to God prediction here, of these 5, who do I think we will sign? I mean, none, because that's how we are. But Jalen Smith, because he'd be a fantastic backup big man. Or say Eric Gordon. Yeah. But if we wanted to get ballsy, I would love Kelly Oubre. He's not listed, but I'd love him. Or Precious. He's another one I didn't mention either. All those guys had their options declined. But man, Buddy Hield. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Someone said Kevin Love, too. Hope you'd understand that he would be a bench option here. I mean, it would preserve his health. And he'd be able to cook with us. Right? He did say he wants to retire here. That'd be cool to see him come back here and have one go at it. That'd be fun. That would be fun to see Kevin Love back in Cleveland for one quick last go around. But do I think it'll happen? Probably not. He's probably going to go back to Miami. So those are my free agent targets. Criticize, whatever. I think Jalen Smith probably makes some of the most sense. In fact, let me go through their stats here just to back up the notion that I think these guys would be attainable. See how much Buddy Hield would probably go for anyway. Probably wouldn't even go for that much. Okay. Okay, let's go to Basketball Reference. Okay. What would we do without these websites, man? I tell you, these are lit websites to use when you're doing videos. I love them. I love them so much. Yeah. So let's take a look. We start off with Jalen Smith. Right? Jalen Smith, age and everything. This is pretty much what I would do for my 5 free agent target videos for the Browns. So Jalen Smith, his nicknames are Sticks. Have 2 guys in Cleveland sports named Sticks as nicknames. Or Logs. Logs? What the heck? What's up, Logs? He's 6'10". Power forward center. So yeah. You could put him out there with Evan or in place of Evan. Now, 61 games last year, averaged about 10 points, 5.5 total rebounds, and 1 assist. Shot 59% from the field, which is way above his career number. 42% from three. Again, blew his old career number out of the water. So we had a monster year this past year in 61 games. 42.4% from three, 69.2 from the free throw line. Nice. Ugh. Ugh. 67% from the EFG percentage, which was way above his career number. His per was 20.7. His or player efficiency rating, and his win shares is 4. Yeah. Eric Gordon. Let me see what his numbers are like. But yeah, I think he would fit well because he could shoot. He could shoot threes. So Eric Gordon, 68 games. Oh, one away from a very nice number. Darn it. It's you, Frank Vogel. Should have played Eric Gordon one more game. Then he would have had a very nice number. 11 points, 2 total rebounds, 2 assists. 44% from the field, 38% from three, 70 or 80% from the free throw line, and 56.5% EFG percentage, 10.8 per, and 2.5 win share. So again, another guy that could shoot it. You put him on our bench, I think Kenny would have fun utilizing him. He would have so much fun. He plays shooting guard and small forward. So you could just mix and match. I like his nicknames. The Hobbit. E-money, money, money. Wait. Does that mean we have 2 E-monies? E-money Bates? And okay, whatever. EG? EG phone home. EJ. Splash Gordon, 3G, and Air Gordon. Okay. Now, of course, the biggest name I had listed was Buddy Hield. Like I said, this dude would always cook us if he had the chance. Trey Lyles from the Kings would be a solid ad. Mobley-esque. If he's available. I would love that too. I'll look up his numbers in a minute too. But yeah, Buddy Hield. Oh, I looked him up on the wrong thing. Whoopsies. But yeah, Buddy Hield. 84 games. His nickname's Buddy Love, Buddy Fresh, Buddy Buckets. Okay. Again, shooting guard, small forward. 84 games, 12 points, 3 total rebounds, 3 assists. And 44% from the field, 39% from 3, 88% from the free throw line, 57% or so from the EFG percentage, 13.3 per, and 3.5 win shares. Okay, yeah, I think he'd fit really nicely. And then we got Sadiq Bey. That's so Sadiq. That's so Sadiq, though. 63 games. Of course, he tore his ACL. 14 points, 6.5 total rebounds, 1.5 assists, 42% field goal percentage, 31 or 32% from three, 84% from the line, and 50% EFG percentage. His per is 13.1 and 3.5 win shares. And he's 25, so he would fit right in with the core. And then, of course, you'd have DJJ, hey. He'd probably be the oldest one. Yeah, he would without a doubt be the oldest one. Derek Jones Jr. Airplane mode, Jones, and Flight 55. Okay. He's 27. 76 games, 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Plays a little small and power forward, 6'5", on the taller side. I think he'd work real well with us. 48% from the field, 34% from three, 71% from the free throw line, 57% EFG percentage, 12 per, and 3.1 win shares. So again, I think he would fit in really well. I don't think he'd cost much, but Depends on what we'd want to use. If we wanted to dip into our MLE, I think he could work. You know. I'm surprised Kevin Love declined. Not surprised at all. Kind of. No. Brandon Boston declined his option with the Clippers, Luke Kennard. And I wonder if we can get Larry Nance out of Atlanta. If they bought him out, I would love to bring back Larry Nance. But he's probably not going anywhere. Can I get a Curry? I'm not Rocha, but okay. Give me Hartenstein and call it a day. Boy. Honestly, Beast Squirrels, I think we'll probably hear something about, we'll hear rumblings, but I think right around 6 o'clock when the thing kicks off, I think we'll know a lot about Spider. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard, but he had his little camp going down, right, in LA. And apparently the Cavs brass were there. Kenny was there, Kenny Atkinson, and Kobe Altman was there too. And I think there were some assistant coaches. So they're going to try and get this thing done, I bet you, right at the stroke of 6. And I bet you that'll be one of the first things we see. I'm hoping that'll be the first thing we see. 24-25 cap hit for Buddy Hield, $28 million. Ugh. Coming off a season in Philly where he made $19 million, about 20 mil. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Now, Kelly Oubre would probably work. Let me see about Trey Lyles. I don't know if he'd be a free agent. They call him Trey Mamba. Oh, he's 6'9", power forward. 58 games, 7 points, 4 total rebounds, 1.2 assists, 44.5% from the field, 38% from 3, 70% from the line, 57 or 58% from the field. About 12 per and a 2.4 win share. Oh, yeah, I think he'd go hard with us. Especially if you put him out there with Evan. Oh, yeah, he can shoot too. That's great. That's great stuff. That'd be music to my ears if we signed him. Kevin Love ain't loyal. Yeah, he's also very sus on defense. And yeah, I mean, especially, I don't know if I'd want him playing at a high pace offense like what we're going to probably run too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if Kenny's going to be pushing the pace, I really don't want him, having to go damn near like run himself ragged trying to keep up with everybody. Because we're probably going to be pushing the pace like crazy this year. But yeah, those are my free agent targets. Again, if I had to guess, we end up with either Jalen Smith or Eric Gordon, or maybe Sadiq or DJJ. Hey, I put Buddy Hield on there just because I've seen a lot of people talking about him, and if we wanted to go big money, he'd be the guy to go for. Hartenstein is hot garbage on the offensive end. He's good for rebounds, but I wish we would have kept him around low key, but it is what it is. So those are free agents. Now, let's talk about trade targets. Yeah. Now, in terms of trade targets, I only have 3. We've been rumored for 2 of them. And one, I mean, you just use logic and you got to think, could they possibly go after him? Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith. It was reported during the draft that the Cavs loved Cam Johnson. Like they love him. Not that way. If you no. They love his game. They wanted him, I think, in the draft years ago, but they weren't able to get him. Dorian Finney-Smith, they've been kind of in rumblings about him for the last couple of years around the trade deadline, but they've never been able to get him. DeAndre Hunter, Cavs fans have been kind of enamored with him because of the Hawks trading DeJounte Murray. they view or they think maybe, possibly, they could trade DeAndre Hunter and maybe the Cavs could swipe him up. Personally, I would love either one of these three guys. But man, you get me Cam Johnson, we're cooking. Cooking real good. Now, people do have their gripes, you know. I mean, people are going to gripe about anybody that we get, right? We could literally bring in Jesus himself and people would gripe about him. Looks like, ooh, wow, nobody out. Runner on first, facing Evan Phillips. Wow. Hmm. Trying to bunt. Wow, Slater. Look at you, dog. What are you doing, fool? All right. So, I mean, when you really look at these three guys, most attainable, I think, is probably going to be Cam Johnson. But it's hard to say. I don't even know if he's really truly available. But let's take a look at his stats just to see what we would be getting if we did make this move. Of course, he's only 28. And last year, 58 games, about 13 points, 4 rebounds total, 4 total rebounds per game, offensive and defensive, and 2.4 assists, averaging about 45% from the field, 39% from three, 79% from the free throw line, and 56% from the EFG percentage. Per of 14.5, right around his career number, and a 3.3 win share. So, an estimate of the number of wins contributed by a player. Okay. Now, he is 6'8", so he'd be right around the size range I think that we'd want for a power forward. Right? He could probably go out there and play with Evan or Jared Allen. Now, what about Dorian Finney-Smith? You know, have heard some rumblings. Nothing crazy. Nothing really, chalked up. He's 31, so he is on the older side. His nickname is Dodo, of course. 6'7", so a little bit shorter than the others. 68 games, again, thanks to the Nets for playing him one less game, because if they played him one more game, it'd be very nice. 8.5 points, 5 total rebounds, 2 assists, shooting 42% from the field, 35% from three, 72% from the free throw line, right around his career number, and a 53.5, 54-ish EFG percentage. So all his numbers are right around career numbers for him last year. 10.1 per and a 2.6 win share. Okay. So if for the right price, I'd be able to handle getting DFS. But DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter. Another guy I wanted in the draft. Yep, I wanted him bad in the draft. But the Hawks took him. Of course they did. Notice too, a lot of the guys on my list are born in Pennsylvania. I feel like 4 guys born in Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness. So 57 games, 16 points, 4 total rebounds, and 1.5 assists per game for DeAndre. He's 6'8". So he'd be right around that, again, the size parameter for a good small forward. 46% from the field, 38.5% or so from three, 85% from the free throw line, 55% from EFG percentage, which, for those who are wondering, effective field goal percentage, adjust for the fact that a 3-point field goal is worth 1 more point than a 2-point. Okay, cool. Per is 12.7 and win shares of 2.2. So, depending on the package, the guy that I would want the most, obviously, I think, would be Cam Johnson. But DeAndre Hunter, man. That intrigues me. Where's Brandon Ingram? Well, reportedly, we wouldn't really be that interested in him. I heard like we're still in on him, kinda, but it's complicated because you know the Cavs don't want to get rid of the core four, and they want either Allen or Garland. So, yeah, not gonna work. Now we could trade for Brandon Ingram and shock everybody. That would have me feeling all kinds of craziness. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I really wish I could see like who the first signing would be because we don't know how it'll go. 6 o'clock will hit, and oh, the trades will, the signings will start happening immediately, and yeah, things are going to be popping off like crazy, and I'm here for it too. I just wish the Cavs would be in on some of these big names, but they don't really have the cap space, so it'll be interesting to see who the first signing will be. Is it a re-signing like Donovan, or is it going to be a free agent signing? But yeah, that's pretty much all. Alec Burks is a free agent. Yeah, he's old but still great on offense. Yeah, he's still good. He'd be a good bench player for the Cavs if they were interested. Not sure if they would be though. I'm sure they'd at least be interested. I don't know if they'd actually make a move for him. Be cool, but again, we don't know what's gonna happen. So with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. What's up, Jacob? Now, before I wrap this up, let's go through my dream off season for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What I want to see happen this off season. So, obviously, right off the bat, Spida signs his extension right at 6 p.m. on Sunday when the fun begins. Now, of course, it wouldn't be official until July 6th when the moratorium period ends. But yeah, we know that he signed. And that picture of him signing his extension, posing, that'll do numbers. It would break the internet. Number two, Cavs sign or trade for a good wing. Wing! They're still looking for one. It's been 3 years. Still haven't found one. They're gonna find one this year or no? I mean, they tried last year, but it didn't really work out. I mean, Max Strus is a great shooting guard, but he is not a fantastic small forward, which is what a wing is. So we'll see what they decide to do here. I'd love, again, Buddy Hield or the guys I all talked about. But again, we'll see what Kobe Boy does. Or is he gonna be too busy sitting there in his comforter and his comfy lazy boy with a brewski watching baseball at 6 p.m. on a Sunday? And by the way, I'm going to be making jokes like that because stupid do you have to be a millionaire executive in the NBA? And you decide to drive while intoxicated. You know I believe it was. He's lucky his ass even has a job still. Fool. I think there's even like body cam footage or something of him getting in trouble. Stupid. It's a dummy boy. I mean, we all know Mike Gansey is the real GM, but still, Kobe'd probably be like, yeah, we should sign this guy. They'll look at him like, dude, we can't. Why not? Because he just signed an extension somewhere. He's not even a free agent. What are you talking about? Ah, okay. It's like, Kobe, are you all right, bro? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Mm-hmm. You guys want to know something funny? It's like, what? I pooted. Bro, you're not cool, man. Yes, I am. I'm gonna prank call somebody. Puts ring, 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 ring. Phone rings in the same room. Kenzie, Kenzie answers like, oh, he's like, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He's like, Kobe, why are you calling me, fool? You're right over there. I can see you. You're drunk as hell. How'd you even make it into the office? I drove. It's like, you what? Yeah, I drove, bro. How did what? Yeah, man. Wait, I didn't drive myself. You kidding me? No, that's stupid. I had my friend drive me. No, that's like a joke now. It's like a running gag on Cavs Twitter. Whenever someone gets signed, like if when it's like 6:30 tomorrow night and the Cavs do nothing, and you check Twitter, that's what you're gonna see. People saying, "Hey, Kobe should put the beer down and go sign somebody." Hey, Kobe, get out of the bar and go sign somebody. That's what they're gonna say. It's either that or Kobe's sleeping. All because that idiot got caught with a DUI because he's an idiot. A doy. That's true too. Look it up. In fact, I'll even look it up to make sure it's legit too. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a running gag on Cavs Twitter. It's wrong, but it's freaking hilarious because how could you be so stupid? Like legit, how could you be so dumb? How could you be so dumb? For real. You are so dumb. You are very dumb. For real. By the way, I just realized I streamed a John Kenzie Noel Ding Dong. That's pretty cool. I didn't stream his first one. Did I? I might have actually, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I streamed his first two ding dongs. How about that? Huh? Yeah, body camera footage shows this is from September 2023. Being told he failed the sobriety test. Struggles through failed sobriety test because he got hit with an OVI. Freaking idiot, bro. Look at his face. I'm looking at his Wikipedia page. Just doofus, man. Hey, I'm Kobe Altman. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He's really got the name Kobe, right? How do you have the name Kobe and you suck at your job? It's got a Y, that's why. It's Koby. As in, why do I have this job? Oh my god, how did he not get fired, fool? How did Dan Gilbert's trigger happy butt not fire him? Not fire his dumbass after the OVI. Any other job, if it gets out that you failed a sobriety test, that you were intoxicated, you got a DUI, bro, you be hand on the spot. But not Kobe. He must have got on his hands and knees and begged Dan Gilbert, please don't fire me. I promise I'll be better. I promise I'll never drink again. Stupid ass boy. Cavs fans are. If it was up to Cavs fans, they, they would have walked into Cleveland Clinic courts, dragged Kobe out by his feet, and probably like scolded him. They didn't beat him up. No, they tied him to a pole and throw tomatoes at him. But yeah, I think the Cavs need to sign or trade for a good wing. I don't know if they'll do it, but we'll see. And then the final little piece, put a good staff around Kenny. Now, they might keep most of the staff from JB around because a lot of the staff was all right. As long as they get Luke Walton's idiotic looking ass out of there, I'll be fine because Luke Walton is not a good coach. No, not a good coach at all. Nope. good staff around Kenny, a good support staff, and I think we'll be good. And that Kenny do his thing. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I got, guys. Right? Yeah. If we sign Mitchell tomorrow, I'm gonna be so hyped. The whole entire fan base will be hype. Wow, Canada qualified for the Copa America knockout round. First time ever. Drake. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That's funny. Oh boy. Donovan working with some high school guards on reading variations of horn sets. Wow. That's lit. Litty litty. Alright, well. I'm head on out of here, guys, and we'll see what happens tomorrow at 6. You may or may not see like 4 videos within like a half hour from me. Who knows? Depends on what goes down. And then, of course, on Monday at noon, we have the NHL free agency. So we'll see if the Blue Jackets make any moves. Although Don Waddell is actually smart. He told us essentially not going to be making any splashy moves. Like, no Johnny Gaudreau type thing. You know, we're probably not going after Zadorov or any of those top tier guys. He's going to sign guys. It's just not going to be the top tier guys, the big money dudes. He's probably going to sign at least 1 or 2, probably bottom 6 guys. You know, maybe a forward or 2 just for some depth. Probably some guys from Carolina, if I had to guess. Maybe. And then maybe a defenseman. Yeah. So tomorrow's gonna be fun. And of course, if I hear any, or if I see any rumors, I will definitely have a video. So keep an eye out for that. That's why I always say be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. Hitting the bell lets you get notifications for when I go live. And subscribing, well, you get all my videos in your sub feed. So, yep. I'm on the road to 3,000. And I'm getting closer. That's pretty cool. Middlesboro got Aiden Morris, and they got him on their banner on Twitter. That's freaking dope. Okay. Hope he has fun in Britain or in England. Yeah. But not really much else to talk about, so I'm gonna head out. I've been live for about almost an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. I will see you all possibly tomorrow. Well, I will be live tomorrow, of course, for the series recap for Cavs, Guardians, and Royals. So hopefully I have some free agent news to talk about. Maybe an extension. That'd be cool. Maybe 2. Maybe we sign Evan Mobley, right? Maybe we do a trade. Maybe we trade away Karis LeVert bumass and freaking George Niang. I don't know. That seems to be what Cavs fans want. And usually what we want, we get at some point. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I will see you all tomorrow. And go Cavs. I'm Crazy Dog. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah, go Cavs. Ooh. Ooh, baby. As Jonathan VR. Is that VR? Jonathan VR just won the game, I think, for yeah. Wins the game for no, he tied it. He tied it. Okay, I thought he won the game. We tied it. VR just tied the game. How about that? Yeah. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let me actually take this stuff down. Man, dude. If we sign freaking Donovan Mitchell, I'm gonna freaking show up on my YouTube stream, tits out and everything. Just, we signed Donovan Mitchell. Oh, Kobe Altman. Loser. Mike Gansey is the real GM. Yeah. Yeah. Mike Gansey's a way better talker too. Bar none. Yeah. Hmm. Let me see what's on Twitter. Hey, the Columbus Crew won. Nice. Okay. Canada and Chile tied. Don't care. I retweet, but I won't. I don't care. Oh wow, nice. Germany, Denmark. Cool. What the heck is that? Oh, it's Kimbrel and the 3D tracker. Okay, cool.